Hi, Upside. Welcome to your practice. My name's Alice. Today I'm going to take you through a little 20-minute flow that is going to get you to open up and access the sides of your body. And this will lead you into longer and deeper breaths to start to really calm that nervous system when you can. So let's begin coming into a cross-legged position, right shin in front of your left. And take a little wriggle from side to side, feeling the sit bones even down to the mat. Draw some length up through the spine, tailbone to crown of head. Relax the shoulders. Let's take a few breaths here in this seat. You're welcome to keep your eyes open or close them down. Beginning to guide awareness in. And feel the breath in your body. Become aware of the cadence of your breath. Become aware of where the breath is reaching out to, where it is returning to, and how much of a journey it is actually taking through the body. Good. We're going to use the next inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Peeling that right arm down and sweeping the left arm overhead. Breathing into the side of the waist, stretching it out. Drawing strength from the side of the body to rise back up on the inhale and second side. Drawing strength to rise back as you breathe in and folding forward, hinging at the hips. Now, are you able to access the breath right into the architecture of the back body? So from right lung to left lung, from tailbone to crown. Next breath in, rise all the way up. Set those fingertips or heel of the palms behind you. Lean back, free the legs. Place the soles of the feet to the earth and just drop. Hammocking the knees from one side to the other. Giving it a little release and a wake up to the lower back. And we'll come into the second side. So left shin in front. Nice and solid through the sit bones. Inhale, reach up. Good, peeling down. Draw back through center and peeling down. Back through center, hinge forward. Can you relax your head nice and heavy so that it hangs forward from the root of the neck? Can you soften your jaw and unfurrow your brow? Inhale to rise. This time we'll bring the fingertips down by the sides of the hips. And we're going to transition through to a 4-point position. So your wrists are in underneath your shoulders and your knees are in underneath your hips. Toes can be tucked or untucked. What we're going to do here is start to explore a big circular movement. So I like to imagine that my lungs are rotating around my heart. I'm taking up as much space as I can, and I'm feeling into those sides of the waist as I move through this shape. And let's swap the direction out. Next time you come back through center, just pause. Keep those hips stacked on top of the knees. Keep the arms shoulder width apart. Let's walk the arms forward. Coming into Utkitasana. So we are starting to soften the heart space down towards the earth. This gives us length through the sides of the body and the spine. and a release of effort right through the chest. If there's any pain or tenderness in your shoulders, just bend those elbows, take the elbows a little wider. One more full breath in. And we'll release the elbows down so that we can slide through onto the belly. Taking this into a dancing cobra. So fingertips come out to the side. Elbows are pointing to the sky. We're plugging down through the tops of the feet, letting the kneecaps lift a little. And as we breathe in, we're simply going to slowly rise. Now we're exploring this moment of opening through the front line of the body, and exhale to lower. Breathing in to rise, exhale to lower. Last one, breathing in to rise. This time as you exhale, drop the right shoulder, look towards your left. Back to center, drop the left shoulder, look towards your right. Back to center and lower down. Palms underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes. Child's pose, balasana. Knees can be together or a little wider, big toes touching, slide back. Let the forehead rest down. Let the upper body be soft. Lower body is heavy. Breathe into your right and left sides simultaneously. With your inhale, let's walk the arms over towards the right hand side. Maybe you'd like to place your left palm on top of your right. Everything is a love letter to the side body in this practice. Walking the arms back through center and over to the left. Walk those arms back through center. Ripple forward to hands and knees. Knees come in underneath those hips. Let's wrap those upper arms in and prepare to glide back into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, take a couple of moments and movements to feel into your body. What is the body craving? Where does the body need to access a little bit more space? Finding that steadiness and ease through the breath. And eventually finding your way to stillness. Now we will keep the hands firmly plugged down here, keeping those hands shoulder width apart. We're going to move into the sides of the body again. So inhale, lift the heels up, and as you exhale, drop your hips to the right, rolling onto the blade edge of the right foot, the inner seam of the left foot. Inhale back through center and over to the left. Center to the right. Center to the left. Return to center, drop to the right. Now you can stay here or you can sweep that left arm overhead, spinning that left lung up to the sky. Return to center and over to the left. You can stay or sweep that right arm overhead, spinning that right lung to the sky. Return. Back to center, pause, take a big breath in. Full breath out. Let's walk those hands back to the feet. Bend those knees a little and hang out in an Utkitasana. So you might place your hands to opposite elbows, rest the elbows to the thighs or back of the hands to the mat. Head hangs nice and heavy. Weight is grounded through both feet and all three edges. Full breath in. full breath out. Let's bend those knees, gently roll up through the spine. Take it slow until you build and stack your head on top of your heart. Full breath in and out. All right, we're going to come through into an Utkitasana, a chair pose here. So legs can either stay hip width apart, or you can bring the big toes to touch and have a little break through the heels. Up to you. Check in with how your lower back feels. Let's sweep the hands down by the edges of the feet and find our way into that chair pose. Weight into the heels. Lengthen up through right and left side of the waist and zip those lower ribs in. Good. Take a full breath in here. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Let's maintain that seat. Inhale to lengthen forward, tailbone to crown. And gently twist towards the right here. So that twist is happening through your spine, through your thoracic spine. Let's inhale, return to center, and twist to the left. So we're getting a nice little rinse out through that center seam. Inhale, center, to the right. Try and keep those knees pointing forward. Inhale, center, to the left. One more time each side. Inhale, center, to the right. Center, to the left. Good, let's come back to that center line. Can you sit 5 centimeters deeper? Take one more breath. Fold forward, let it go. Good, separate the feet hip width apart and parallel, halfway lift, nice long spine, offering the heart space forward. Beautiful, release those hands down, downward facing dog, walking those hands forward. So return to your down dog, let it feel good and nourishing and spacious. 3 breaths. Remember that the whole theme of this practice is to breathe more deeply into the lungs to create that space that we need. Good, last big breath in and out. Right leg, we are going to sweep it nice and high to the sky as we inhale. Take a big hip yawn as you exhale. Option to come up onto those right fingertips, sparking the heart space open towards the right. Let's return to a 3-legged dog as we inhale and step that right foot outside the right hand. So the big toe is lining up with the pinky finger. Check in with your alignment, knee in line with heel or ankle, and let's lower that back knee down. We are going to walk the hands away from the right foot, slightly towards the left, about 30 degrees. If it's there for you to come down onto your forearms or your elbows or even a block, please do so. Think about the sides of your waist. Good. Walk those hands back through center. We're going to lift the back knee, 3-legged dog, big breath in, to downward facing dog. Ripple forward to high plank as you inhale. You are more than welcome to lower the knees. Shift forward from the toes as you breathe in and lower slowly down to the earth. Good. Coming into a cobra pose as you inhale. Pitch down through your pelvis. Exhale to lower. Toes tuck under. Let's take it back to a downward facing dog. Second side, left leg, sweep it up and back. Nice big hip yawn. Option to come up onto those left fingertips. Okay, 3-legged dog, big breath in. Step forward outside that left hand. Check your alignment, back knee lowers down. Walk those hands away, slightly off to the right. We want to maintain that line of the knee with the toes. Walk the hands back through center. Lift that back knee. Round through the spine. 3-legged dog, inhale. to down dog. Ripple forward, high plank as you breathe in. Slow lower through chaturanga. Now cobra or upward facing dog here as you inhale. If you're an up dog, thighs lift from the mat. Downward facing dog with the exhale. Big breath in and out. Right leg, inhale it high. Good, let's open, hip yawn. Straighten, three-legged dog, and step between the hands. Good, we're going to lower the back knee down here, and inhale to slowly rise, Anjaneyasana. Take a few moments to just find your place. Plugging down through the three edges of the right foot, softening the shoulders, lengthening right up through both sides of the waist. Big breath in. We'll peel the right arm down. In no way does it have to reach the mat, and just gently stretch that left arm overhead. Again, that yawn into the side waist. An invitation for more breath, more space, always creating that internal space. Inhale, come back through center. Beautiful. Exhale, bring those hands down. Lift that back knee. Good, downward facing dog. Left leg, sweep it up and back. Let's come into the hip yawn. Straighten and step. Back knee lowers. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Take your time. Settle into the lunge with your exhale. Okay, full breath in. Peel that left arm down. Let the right arm sweep overhead. Back through center. Hands come down. Back knee lifts up. Good, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Slow lower. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. And out. We're going to drop the knees down and come back to where we began. So let's find a seat facing the front of the mat. Right shin in front of the left. This time, I'm going to invite you to walk the shins further away from the center of your body. Keep your feet flexed and active. Don't worry if your knees are lifting a little, that's fine. And let's inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we come back to it, peeling down. Moving with fluidity, inhale and peel. Inhale and fold. Now that we've built a little bit of heat, this forward fold will probably feel quite different in the body. Keep those sit bones plugged down and just enjoy that internal and external space through the entire back body. Good, gently rising up. Hands behind you. Let's lean back and swap out the legs. So again, plug down through the sit bones, walk those shins a little further away. You can flex those feet. Big breath in. Let's peel down, sweep up and over. Inhale, center, sweep over. Inhale, center, and fold. Good, let's come back up. This time keep the left leg where it is and swing that right knee back. So the right knee either touches the left heel or there's a little bit more space. Don't worry if the other sit bone lifts. Take an inhale, turn towards the front knee, and very gently fold forward. So this is accessing not only that gentle hip opening, but also the entire back body. You can be on your forearms, or you can come even further down if it feels better for you. And then let's walk the hands back up. Good, and we just swap it out. So swinging, sending the opposite leg back. Big breath in. We rotate towards the front knee and bow. Use your next inhale to rise up. My hope is that you can end this practice with a meditation in your own time or a very sweet shavasana, just taking time to absorb it with what fits into your schedule. Thank you for joining me on the mat.